Before we get started, show you guys some upgrades that happened this weekend, me and my brother. So this was pretty wore out. The hole was wallered out, and yeah, so we added plates on both sides, welded it in, new bolt. Should last a long time. The other thing, these cross members like to crack. We added this one in, boogered this up. My front stinger here used to shake back and forth a lot. Now I just have that, which, you know, I gotta move this pin. But I don't ever move my stinger, so we put bolts in instead of pins. Got rid of all the play. And then back in here, we just touched up some welds like that one and that one, some there. Back here, these were starting to all crack. Okay, fixed all that. I had a big crack right here. Welded that. No, listen. We are not professionals, okay? Don't judge my welds. I don't want to hear no crap in the comments, okay? It's fixed. Here, all this. And basically, like, these were cracked, and this would be peeling up, right? So, some here, yeah. Anyhow, that's some maintenance that happened over the weekend, Saturday, and my brother helped me a lot, so thank you, brother. About to get hooked up, head to town, get loaded up with some campers. One more thing before we take off. Switched out these lights also. So if you, my other lights were flush mount, like this one. Okay. Oops, sorry, this one. It's hard to see in the mirror if that's on or not. Also, let's change out this one to where this sticks out. So cars coming or cars ahead can see this blinking. The flush mount, you had to be a little more straight on to see it. And the same with the back. This was a flush mount, and I put this bullet style in so it can be seen better, okay? Just little things to be a little bit safer. You know, that's what you gotta do. Okay, we're at the Loves in Elkhart. Getting a slow start. Taillight was messed up on the trailer, and I had to get fuel because we used most of it last week, and I didn't have enough to get out of here. So we just paid out the nose. We paid $5.24 a gallon. But it's the price we pay. This week's trip, Greeley, Colorado, a little over 1,000 miles. It's already 10 o'clock. I just want to get on the other side of Chicago. I don't know how far we're gonna go, but we're gonna make a good run at it, see what happens. Okay, we're at Gary, Indiana, and getting 25 gallons here. It's $4.77 a gallon, and you know, like 50 cents cheaper than the Loves we were just at. It gets cheaper as I go. So over in Iowa, it's a little better. So we have enough fuel to get there now. Just met a nice guy up here, drives for Indiana. kind of knew who I was. He had heard of the RV transporter meet stuff, but hadn't put it all together who I am yet. So I gave him a card, and yeah, hopefully he gets on here and leaves us a comment. It's nice. He was a super nice guy. So anyway, we are going to hit it. I don't know if we're gonna make it to Iowa today. It's almost midnight already. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, this lady just woke me up because she can't get out. I'm glad she did. However, I'll show you. I'll show you. Just a second. The whole parking lot's empty next to me. Good grief. Okay, good morning. So, the parking lot was empty. The lady couldn't figure out how to get out without waking me up. Weird, whatever. Slept pretty good. Trying to book some cars. Trying to start early this week. Get cars booked before I get to Denver. Last time I went to Denver, look at that. It pushed out. Yeah. Trying something new. See if it works. Anyhow, I'm going to get truck running, try to get out of here. It is time to go. It is hot and humid. Okay, we are at a rest area by Des Moines, and it's 100 degrees and super humid, like sticky, hot, nasty. So I wanted to come back here and just check my lights, just make sure I'm good, you know? Can never be more cautious or too cautious. So I think we're good. Everything's riding good. And the repairs I did over the weekend, you know, add these bolts, that plate, and that plate on both sides has really helped get rid of some sway and some rattling and stuff like that. So glad we got that done. Anyhow, I'm gonna get out of here. It is too hot to be outside. Okay, we are leaving Sapp Brothers, York, Nebraska. This is the cheapest on the trip for fuel, $4.56, and I was able to get like 87 gallons, something like that. Hopefully this gets me far. I do have backhauls booked already. One is kind of cool, so you know, keep it interesting. But yeah, we're gonna drive. I got 3 hours 40 minutes left on my clock, and it's like 5.5 to delivery. So
at the next stop sign, turn right onto South Lincoln Avenue,
Colorado or Colorado border.
Now turn right.
When we stop tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna hammer down, keep going. Also need to find a shower. I'm starting to smell.
Follow US 81 South.
All right, Ocala, Nebraska is as far as we made it. So jump through the shower. It's time for bed. I'm gonna eat some stuff out of the cooler that's easy. Go to sleep. hit it tomorrow. We got 2.5 hours to go still, so we're gonna have to be on it to get dropped off and get cars picked up tomorrow before stuff starts closing. Good morning, happy Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Time to start breakfast. Fire up the lunch pail today. And the wife made me breakfast sandwiches, so throw that in there. You know, 1 hour, good to go. I haven't bought anything from the truck stop this week. Not saying I won't, but yeah, one thing I am gonna have to buy is a fuel can or get close enough to a pump to get fuel in my generator, or carry my generator across the parking lot. Trying the air conditioning setup. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about it. I gotta figure it out, but used all the fuel in my generator. Now I gotta air up the tires on the camper, so you know, it's part of it. We'll see. Been here 10 hours, 10 minutes. We are about to hit it. I think it's 2 hours, 40 minutes to delivery. So should get there around noon. So let's do it. Let's go. Okay. So I went inside. I was going to buy a gas can. They're like $25. That's not happening. So we are about to cause a ruckus. Here we go. Just gonna, sneak over here. Hopefully the thing reaches. And yeah, see what happens. I'm not gonna record. I'm gonna hurry and get out of the way. All right, here we are, Greeley, Colorado, at the Great Outdoors RV. And at this location, you unload here in the street, then come out and get them. So
you have reached your destination, the Great Outdoors RV, Greeley, Colorado.
Come down here and do a U-turn. Swing as wide as we can. Save the tires on the trailer the best we can. I don't like doing U-turns with dual axle, but yeah. And pull up over here and drop them. I am in huge hurry, so it's 1 o'clock. I gotta drop these and drive 45 minutes to get a car, and then drive another half hour to get another one. So I am pretty sure the car I could get no problem. It's the second one that is going to be difficult to get there in time. So hopefully we don't get stuck here for the night. So that being said, I am gonna jam this out fast, super fast. So let's get it done. Okay, we're out of here. 34 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna haul butt to Copart, which I didn't want to pick up Copart first, but that's the way it's gonna go. They both deliver the same spot, but you'll see why I wanted to do the other one first here in a little bit. So let's get to Copart. There is no time for breaks today. It's 1:30. I'll get there about 2:15ish, guessing, and then get loaded. Probably take a half hour, and then we got to go another half hour to IAA, and so we're not going to get there till, my guess is 3:30. They stop at 4:30, but the vehicle we're getting is, well, you'll see. All right, we're at Copart. I'm gonna go ahead and get my straps out. There's a couple guys ahead of me. It's like 2:15, so still chasing the clock. But hopefully they bring it out quick. And then I got to run inside and get the title, which can take some time sometimes also. Standing on the trailer, but this place is huge. All these wrecked cars. It's a lot. Here we go. They don't like to be recorded, so try not to make it too obvious. Some guys don't care, some do. And while they're doing this, you know, you're doing hand signals to tell them where to set it exactly. Because, you know, it is your load. Oh, coming, buddy. A little more. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. He nailed it. Okay, we're loaded. Strap the hood to itself, okay? Don't strap it to the trailer. That bounce in the trailer, it'll come unhooked. So, got that done. I need to go inside and get the title. We're off to the next vehicle. Okay, got the title, paperwork. Now, one thing I do with my paperwork, like a title, okay? I do not want to lose it or forget to give it to the guy, okay? So I always hide it in the car, okay? That way, somebody steals it, they got the title too. Okay, we made it to IAA. However, they don't want to fork it on as of yet, so I might have to go back there and winch it on, and they're going to come out here and lead me back to it. So let's see what happens. Hopefully the guy's like, I'll lift it, you know. I don't have any cash, because usually, like, you know, hey, I'll give you $20, you just throw it on there, but don't carry cash anymore. Okay, that nice lady over there just ran out, brought me the title for the next vehicle. However, I'm not going to be able to store this title in the next vehicle, so we're going to stick it in the Beamer because they're going to the same place, okay? So yeah, I just wait. I don't know. Hopefully somebody comes and tells me where to go soon. Oh, the guy blessed me. He forked it out. They told me inside they wouldn't fork it, but this guy forked it. It's barely hanging on by that pin, those two pins. I don't have them pushed all the way through, so I'm gonna put some ratchet straps in there, pull forward a little bit, get the pins in, strap the tires down, which this is the difference in a shipsy trailer to a regular car hauling trailer. Car hauling trailer, this would not fit. This trailer is 102 inches wide. So that's the biggest difference. Then we'll climb up where we can look. See if there's anything that's gonna blow away, like this. Okay. yeah, we're gonna have to secure some stuff. Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff floating around in here, but we don't want it to blow out. Like, this might just blow out going down the road. So I gotta figure that out. And yeah, she's a beaut. She's a beaut. Okay, I'm gonna work on securement and let you know what we got when I get done. Okay, this boat's garbage. Took all the loose cushions, tied them up together, stuffed them down there in the corner, put all the loose stuff in the pockets, and I strapped the top down. You know, just be cautious. We're gonna close this and make sure it's locked so we don't break the glass and get charged for glass. We don't want to do that. So now I gotta figure out how to get down. Yeah. Basically, I'm just going around it, making sure everything is good, okay? It's strapped to the trailer, you know, here. There's no plug. The plug is out. That's something to check for, right? So you don't want to carry 500 gallons of water. Tires are strapped. The boat is strapped here. I put a strap over the tongue. Pinned, chained. The pin is in. Yeah, that pin has a little, yeah, see? And that's locked and we're ready to go. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I kind of like hauling boats. I don't know. They're aerodynamic and pay better than these cars. So let's get out of here. We are headed to Chicago. Okay, we're about to pull out of the auction and I just mapped it. It's exactly 999 miles to delivery. 1,000 miles. These don't pay very good. The boat pays 800. The car pays 450. Wow. What are you gonna do? Last time I came to Denver, I went back empty. And I told myself on the way here, it's not happening again. So I booked them early. Well, I booked them yesterday. I'm glad I did, because by the time I got delivered today, it would have been hard to get stuff booked. 2 hours before Indiana here. So, you know, at 3 o'clock Colorado time, the people at Foremost in Goshen, Indiana are gone, right? So you can't book anything, can't get paperwork, can't do nothing. So I would have had about an hour and a half to figure it out, and it would have been hard to do. The other thing is in the past, these auctions over here, especially Copart, there would be no appointments available. So you can't get it, right? So anyway, all that to say, we're not making a ton of money going back, but better than nothing. So it's en route. I've been to the place we're delivering to probably 10 times, and it's easy. They fork it off. There's no messing around. The car, which I didn't explain, the car, when I booked the boat first, okay, through these people, Baltic in Bedford, Illinois. Then I was looking, and they had a car and a motorcycle on there going to the same place, right? And so then I called right back. I'm like, hey, this car and the motorcycle, which still only paid $600, okay? What's the deal with the motorcycle? You know, what, you know, is it wrecked? you know, can I lay it down on my trailer? You know, is it gonna matter if it gets a scratch, right? Because I don't want to haul a motor. I don't think I've ever hauled a motorcycle. I don't think. But if I was gonna haul one, I'd have to be able to lay it down, okay? Because I don't really have a way to stand it up back there. Maybe I need to build a bracket or something. But even that, okay, pushing a motorcycle up on the trailer and all that, like, you're just asking for disaster. So anyway, he said, no, it's a nice bike. We don't want to get it scratched. But do you want the car? I'll give you the car for $450. So, you know, sure. Goes to the same place. So I booked it, and trailer's full. So let's go. I am going to search for something from Chicago back to Mishawaka, Elkhart, somewhere, you know. If I can make another $300 or $400 for that short of a distance, would make a huge difference. But for now, we got to get to Chicago. It's 14 hours away. We got a little over 6 hours of drive time. So yeah, let's go. Okay, just stopped to eat shrimp Alfredo, and I splurged. I got 3 chicken strips to go with it because, you know, I'm starved. Okay, so, you know, so nice having a bodega cooler. I'm gonna eat, and then we got 5 hours still to drive, so we'll be in Nebraska somewhere. Okay, Wednesday. We're near Grand Island, Nebraska, at Love's, and it rained pretty hard last night. And my concern is how much water is in this boat. It's running out of the plug. I think what I need to do, you know, if there's a couple, I don't know, a couple 100 gallons in there, I don't know how much could be in there. But we're gonna have to find upward slope like that right there. So when we go to pull out, this truck get out of the way. I'm gonna pull up onto that slope for the scale, go see how much water comes out. Let's make it happen. Yeah, we got 9 hours to Chicago. Not gonna make delivery today, but we can get close, maybe get parked at a decent time. Probably stop at the I-80 truck stop today, you know, see what's out there. I don't know. 9 hours of driving can turn into 11 real quick if you're not careful. So 11 is the max amount of drive hours you have for the day. So anyhow, let's go. I'm gonna go see how much water comes out of this boat. Okay. Still not the best angle, but there's some coming out. Dumping out pretty good. I think it'll slowly probably come out as we drive, so let's get out of here. Okay, York, Nebraska at Sap Brothers, $4.50 a gallon here. So I'm gonna fill all the way up, which is gonna put us spending a lot of money on fuel this trip, but I started out with no fuel. I ended up using my fuel last week. Got home empty, and it's the price we're paying. So wait till you see the fuel bill for this trip. It is high. It'll be all right. We're gonna have fuel left over this trip to make the next week better. So that's the goal. But yeah, we're at 90 gallons already. It's probably gonna take 100. Yeah. Check out my stickers. Up one vet, transporter, part of a helper, cows and clampers. Yeah. Anyhow, we'll get this done and hit the road. Next stop, probably I-80 truck stop, the world's largest. We are at the I-80 truck stop. Guess what? Headlights out. I'm gonna tear into that. I'm gonna go inside and jump to the shower here, and then we got a couple more hours we're gonna drive yet, but I need a shower. So yeah, time to get the bulb out. I don't remember if this one is easy to get to or not. It's in there. Yeah, let's get it. Okay, it's quick and painless. I even had one in my box of goodies, so it's already fixed. So yeah, it's time to go hit the shower. So inside, we got a lounge. Come down here and they have a barber shop over there. Gift shop. We'll go downstairs, we'll show you downstairs. And there's a buffet. Pretty good, I've ate there before. They have like a They have a chrome shop down here with full-on semi right inside. Pretty cool. Have everything, all kinds of lights. A little bit of everything. Hey, there's the lights I use. Like that. Got this truck is pretty nice on a turntable. Pick that up. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I was hungry, but somebody just tossed chunks over there in the aisle. I'd like to have toolboxes like this on my trailer instead of what I have. Fenders and stacks, and look at all that. It's crazy. Pretty cool place. And up top, they have the full tourist trap. All the food, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Wendy's. They got cool cars set around everywhere, which is pretty cool. I've been here a lot of times, so you know, once you see it a couple times, but I'm sure you guys want to see it. Okay, we're out of there. I looked for a fuel can again. $35 in there, so that's not happening. Yeah, this is where all the RV drivers park. So we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna drive maybe 2 more hours is all, and find a good spot to stop, hunker down for the night. Thursday morning, we're going into Chicago. This is gonna be the worst day of my trip and the best day of my trip. So, the worst part, you know, we're gonna go into Chicago, we gotta drop off this boat in this car, and then we gotta go just into Indiana, right off of 80, and we're gonna get 2 more cars and take those to South Bend, Mishawaka area. And then the best part, we're headed home. So from Mishawaka, it's about an hour to the house. So anyway, should be home at a decent time today, and I'll go and turn in my paperwork and stuff. If I don't do my paperwork today, I'll do it tomorrow morning. But yeah, should be I say the worst day because, you know, Chicago and where we're taking this boat and car. I've been here several times, and I'm going to try to get some footage here. But it's pretty crazy. They're stuffing cars in containers and shipping them overseas and all that. So I'll get the best footage I can. So yeah, I don't think they really like cameras, but we'll see. All right, we're getting close. I'll deliver up here. This place can be super busy sometimes, or sometimes you're just in and out really fast. Good sign is there's nobody parked here. Sometimes this is filled with trucks, so looking good so far. Pulling down here. One truck in the yard at a time. Looks like this guy's gonna unload a few cars. So this is the place. I'm gonna pull up just a little bit, try to get out of the road, and then yeah, right here. And we gotta wait this guy out until he gets unloaded. While he gets unloaded, I'm gonna go ahead and get all my straps off, get the titles ready and all that, so that this can be as quick as possible. All right, I got the go ahead to pull up. They're gonna let me pass up this guy. Do you want me all the way up? And yeah. Here we go. Yes. You want me to go? Okay. Car first?
No.
Oh, both.
Yes. The car is ready?
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Hey, do they want me to leave the keys in there? Take them in? Okay.
You need a check, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, forward.
Okay.
I pull the button.
I'm gonna unhook this from the ball tower, but I don't want to unhook it until he's in it. See what happens. There we go. Nice. Okay, now I got to go inside and get paid. All right, here we go. All them bikes. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Hopefully you guys could see some of that in there. Those containers right there, they're stuffing full of cars. So they have like a bunch of people that buy cars, send them to here, and then these guys ship them. Let's get out of here. It's actually cleaner here than it used to be. This used to be all mud. So let's go. Okay, we are at drive time. And this is like where they clean them up and ship them out. We have two here to get. I think somebody else is pushing buttons here. This one, and the other one is yeah, sorry. I don't know what the cars are. Oh, Acura. Acuras don't make loud noises. They just make a little beep. You can hear it. Here we go. Bingo. So we'll put this one on first. It's smaller. The Expedition will go on the back. And yeah. Let's see if this thing starts. See what happens. Oh, it's hot in here. She's a runner. 70,000 miles. Okay, let's get out of here. Look at this shifter. Drive. Sure. Man, it's hot in here. There we go. Of course, we're parked on the street, but it is a side street, so not too bad. I'm gonna get both cars out here and then take pictures and then load them up. So yeah, here we are.
Please fasten driver's seatbelt.
I don't want to put my seatbelt on. Drive down here with the U-turn. Yeah, we made it. And yeah, we'll just park up here behind the trailer. We'll go get the next car, the Expedition, and then we'll do pictures. Roll them up, lock the doors. Let's go get the next one. Okay, at the Expedition. Do a walk around. All these cars have like dings and stuff wrong, right? They're not. Yeah. Plus we're by Chicago, big city. Oh, the seat is super hot, but nice inside. The seat is really hot. Holy smokes. 70,000 miles. You can tell this is definitely a Chicago car. So, all right, reverse. Ooh, that shifted really nasty. It's beeping at me. Hang on, I think there's a cone in the way. Yeah. We're gonna back up. I'm gonna have to drive around to get out of here. Phew. Man, this seat is hot. Reverse. Let's get out of here. get the idea. You get the idea. All right, these go to Mishawaka, so I'm gonna get these loaded up, and it's only like 70 something miles, I think. So let's get it done. Okay, we're locked and loaded. Paperwork signed. It is time to get out of here. Okay, we got them off. They don't want to sign for them. They're saying subject to inspection, so it's new to me. So we're gonna go around these really well because, I mean, there's so many scratches and dings and body work and stuff that just is bad. So I just want to cover my bases. This whole car looks like it's only got 70,000 miles, but it's been painted on both sides, and yeah. This one, same stuff, scratches and stuff. You know, we just need good footage. Scratches. But yeah, I called the broker. Broker said that's normal. That's how drive time does it. So I just wanted to make sure I'm covered on my side because we don't want that. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching the video and sticking along this far. Took a longer trip this week, kind of 1,078 miles to Greeley, Colorado. Dropped off to 2 campers. The campers paid $2,775. Then we had 3 cars and a boat, right? So the car from Denver to Chicago paid $450. The boat paid $800. And then the last 2 cars from Chicago to South Bend paid $280. So if you add all that up, you have $1,530. And then Foremost got 20% of it, so they got $306 for insuring me and covering my butt, right? So all those vehicles, $1,224 on the way back, which put me, you know, over $1 a mile on the way back. That's kind of what I aim for, is to cover my fuel. However, this week's fuel, not good. $1,454 in fuel. I used a lot of fuel. I also started with no fuel, so that didn't help. I had to get fuel in Goshen, which I don't remember the amounts I paid per gallon, but it was a lot. And then I got enough fuel in Goshen to get to Gary, Indiana. And then I went from Gary, Indiana to Iowa. And then I started getting the cheap fuel there, right? I do have fuel on my truck now. How much, I don't know. I know the truck's full and there's some in the auxiliary. So we'll see how that goes. Should help for next week. But if you've been watching my videos, you know that the week before this one, I took 3 short trips. I went to Wisconsin and then I went to Michigan twice. So there was never really cheap fuel in Michigan per se. And I just, when I got home, I had like a half a tank and I used my truck for some stuff and I ended up with a 1/4 tank by the time it was time to leave again. So don't do that if you can help it. It was just, that's the way the cards landed this time. So all that being said, This week we ended up $2,545 after fuel. Yes, there's other expenses, insurance and maintenance and all that stuff. I allow roughly $400 a week for that stuff. That covers truck payment and everything, which I don't have truck payment anymore, but whatever, right? I need to do another cost per mile with no truck payment video, I guess, but my maintenance is going up, so you have that. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you are subscribed. You're liking the videos, you're leaving comments, all that. Working on doing another giveaway soon. And then I have next week planned. I have my trip out planned and I have my trip back planned. And I have somebody going with me for most of it, maybe all of it. We'll see. So it should be a cool video next week, I'm hoping. So anyway, that's it for now. I appreciate you guys. And as always, don't forget to pray for your country.